Hey everybody, I wanted to go through a quick video today on leather steering wheels, and in particular I have a steering wheel here off 2004 Honda S2000 and a low mile car, but I got in it one night and I ended up putting a scratch right across the top of the wheel with something that was sticking out of my pocket. So obviously very frustrating, so where else to go for at least first steps on how to fix that but YouTube. So get on YouTube and I find some videos, but a lot of guys on here I think are doing either a recover or they're talking about re-dyeing the material, things like that. So because I didn't find exactly what I was looking for, I thought I'd share another way to approach this today. So all the stuff I'll be sharing with you here is stuff I've either bought from local places or Amazon, so I'll talk through that. So to kind of test some of the products, what I've done is I've taken a genuine leather belt here and I've kind of sectioned it off, and so tried different products in different sections to see what's going to get me the closest to the original factory finish. Just to give a little bit of quick background on kind of what I've tried, so we've looked at things like leather paint. For certain things this looks like it would be a great product. You can get finishers from Angelus that can be matte all the way up to high gloss. We've also looked at another approach, and that is with a very good brand of stuff here, Fivings leather dye, also good stuff. But what I wanted to show is that there is also a company called SEM, S-E-M here. I don't know if you say the word or if it's initials, but basically they also offer leather paint. And so as I've been reading more about leather steering wheels in cars, it sounds like a lot of them are actually painted from the factory. So let's just take a quick look at what happened here when we went through some of the test sections here. And I'll just, just kind of set this up. I've kind of followed the directions as best I could as a kind of a DIY guy here, and just kind of talk through some of the results. So first one here, you can see this is section number 1. This is what I used the leather paint for, and characteristically, it's fairly high gloss, even without a finisher on it. I'll see if I can get the camera to pick that up. And it's got a little bit of, it might look fine on a purse or, maybe some old boots or something, but definitely way more gloss and way more texture than I would ever want on a car steering wheel. Section 2 here, I've got kind of a mix, and you can see kind of the gloss there versus the less gloss there. The less glossy area there is where I used the dye. So on the shinier part, that's the leather paint. Back here on the more matte look, that's the leather dye. And then finally up here, this is where I ended up using the aerosol paint from SEM, S-E-M. And there's you can color match this to the inside of your car, and so I did some digging and found that they actually make a color. Its name includes the word gray, even though it's, I say by most measures, a black interior car. So what I took away from this though is that it's very matte right out of the can. See if I can get that to pick up a little better on the camera there. And as I compare that to what is the stock area on a steering wheel, which would be kind of off in these little side profiles, it looks like it's spot on. So just to give a quick look at the damage here, this is the groove that getting in the car put in the top of it, and I've done some sanding work on that, so the finish looks worse than it typically would. I did try to actually put some dye on part of the wheel. Again, it looks great other than the fact that it's got way too much gloss. So my goal here is for a factory look, factory finish, and so I'm going to kind of talk through in the comments here what the steps are and what products are used. There's just a handful of them. We've got some 3M gray scrub pads, we've got some SEM soap, plastic and leather prep, and then finally some paint. So in the next video clip I'll have kind of the finished results and kind of talk through how to go about redoing your wheel. Thanks for watching.